So I'm sorry to digress. I'm sitting here, you're referring to all these books. I'm like, you're not even from here. It's incredible. So, but back to AI, and to this question of intuition, you don't think that it's inherent. So in other words, if my life is to some extent governed by technology, by my phone, by my computer, by all the technology embedded in like every electronic object, you don't think that makes me trust machines more than my own gut?
You can choose to, and I think a lot of people are being guided to do that. But ultimately, you're giving away a lot of freedom. And it's not just me saying that. There's like a huge tradition of hackers and computer scientists that kind of started ringing the alarm bell like really long time ago about like the way things were trending, which is more centralization, less diversity of competition in the market.
Yes.
And you have like one global social network as opposed to many. Now it's actually getting a little better, but and you had a lot of these people, start, the crypto movement. I know you were at the Bitcoin conference recently, and you told them CIA started Bitcoin. They got really angry on Twitter. But
I don't know that. Yeah, but until you can tell me who Satoshi was, I have some questions. What?
I actually have a feeling about who Satoshi was, but that's a separate conversation.
No, it's not. Let's just stop right now because I'll never forget to ask you again. Who is Satoshi?
There's a guy, his name is Paul LaRue.
By the way, for those watching who don't know who Satoshi was, Satoshi is the pseudonym that we use for the person who created Bitcoin, but we don't know.
It's amazing, it's this thing that was created. We don't know who created it. He never moved the money. I don't think. Maybe there was some activity here and there, but like there's like billions, hundreds of billions of dollars locked in. So we don't know who the person is. They're not cashing out, and it's like pretty crazy story, right?
That's amazing. So Paul LaRue,
Paul LaRue was crypto hacker in Rhodesia before Zimbabwe, and he created something called encryption for the masses, EM4, and was one of the early. By the way, I think Snowden used EM4 as part of his hack. So he was one of the people that really made it so that cryptography is accessible to more people. However, he did become a criminal. He became a criminal mastermind in Manila. He was really controlling the city almost. He paid off all the cops and everything. He was making so much money from so much criminal activity. His nickname was Satoshi with an L. And so there's like a lot of circumstantial evidence. There's no cutthroat evidence, but I just have a feeling that he generated so much cash, he didn't know what to do with it, where to store it, and on the side, he was building Bitcoin to be able to store all that cash. And around the same time that Satoshi disappeared, he went to jail. He got booked for all the crime he did. He recently got sentenced to 25 years of prison. I think the judge asked him like, "What would you do if you would go out?" And he's like, "I would build an ASIC chip to mine Bitcoin." And so look, this is a strong opinion, loosely held, but it's just like there's.
So he is currently in prison.
He's currently in prison. Yeah.
In this country or the Philippines?
I think this country. Because he was doing all the crime here. He was selling drugs online, essentially.
Huh. We should go see him in jail.
Yeah. To check out his story is fascinating.
I'm sorry. I just had to get that out of you. So I keep digressing.